today we're going to be looking at Happy Horse, the new video model on the block. Now it's revealed that this was created by the Wan team. And so in this video, we're going to do a couple direct comparisons with the exact same prompt across both of these models. Now both are available inside of Comfy UI, and I've done a decent amount of my generations inside of Comfy for this video. So right now I'll put up a chart that shows kind of what the pricing looks like between these two models via Comfy. I will say there were a couple where I did actually go into Free Pick, or now Magnific, to actually generate Seedance videos with my custom character. So that's one plus that I'll give Wan right out of the gate, that it doesn't really restrict you on that sense. You can upload your own characters and nobody's going to bat an eye at that from what I've seen so far. So I have a couple of tests for you guys. Let's go ahead and get started with the first one. So the first test that I wanted to do was for product advertising. And so we know that Seedance 2 is pretty good at that. So I wanted to see how Happy Horse would handle the same type of task. And so for this particular case, we did the Apple headphones. So here is the first video from Happy Horse. I mean, overall, it's not too bad. I think we are definitely still seeing some of that Wan-ness, especially when we look at, you know, the textures of the product. For example, this first shot here is kind of interesting. Like, this entire headphone warps several times just in this first frame, right? Like, it starts off without any of these dots, or I guess, you know, some of them, which is correct. Like, that is what the product looks like. But then as we go on, they kind of just disappear and then come back miraculously, which is kind of interesting. Another thing to note is that the text is not correct here. Again, more of that warping here on the headphone. Same goes up here. It really does give that same Wan effect that we've been seeing with their models. And when we come out, like, what is going on here, right? Like, super crusty, very weird. Now note that every single one of these generations that we're doing are all standardized in the sense that between Seedance and Wan, we're always doing 720p, and all videos are generated also at 10 seconds. So both models are following the same constraints here. And I don't know, I mean, I think the vision is there, especially based on the prompt. Like, this is pretty cool. That is what I asked for, you know, creative, unique animation. Again, the text is just wrong here. I mean, active noise is actually correct, which is good, but then cancellation is just not right here. I do really like this pump in and transition, which is very common in 3D animation. Again, I do like these kind of effects that it did, but the product is just not consistent enough for me to feel, you know, happy with this generation, to be honest. And again, live translation, like, almost had it. It's just unfortunate that Wan is kind of like right there on the text, right? But not quite enough to kind of get it to that Seedance level, at least in this test. So now we can go ahead and take a look at the Seedance version. Again, you know, I think we're kind of seeing the same thing as Wan, right? But I do think that this is a lot higher quality, and especially when we're talking based on the prompt, right? Because I did ask for kind of an Apple-esque video, especially this being an Apple product, right? And the prompt is intentionally kind of open. Usually when we're making UGC style content with these types of video models, we want to make sure that we're outlining kind of each scene specifically. That usually brings the best result. And so I intentionally didn't do that here because I want to see how these models are reasoning through the product, through the prompt, and kind of the vision that I'm trying to give to it. And I think between Seedance and Wan here, I think Seedance definitely is taking the cake. I mean, even just looking at these effects, they're just way higher quality, and I think a lot more Apple-esque than we saw from Wan. The text is correct here. The product looks great. I think it's definitely more accurate than the Wan video. Again, though, it's not perfect, right? Like, we can see the dial on both sides, which is not correct. It should only be on one side. And there is still a little bit of weirdness in this video. Like, this shot is actually really, really good. I like this one a lot. Same with this one. This one's really great. But then if we go here, we can see that the headphone kind of like morphs into itself, which is kind of funny. This is almost a really good shot. But like, if this was fixed, right? If this was, you know, a normal shot, I think this probably would be a pretty usable video in some ways. Again, it's not perfect. Like, I don't think this is ad ready at all, but in this case, I think Seedance is definitely our winner here. All right, let's take a look at our next test, which was specifically for UGC. So in this test, I used a custom AI influencer that I'm showing you guys how to make in the AI influencer course that we're building right now. Still working on it, got a lot going on in that course and a lot of really great stuff, I think, for you guys. And so along with an image of our AI influencer, we're also providing an image of the product, which was just ripped from Amazon. And now this is kind of an intentionally difficult product, right? Because I want to see how are these models handling text. We know Seedance does a pretty good job at that, obviously, like we just saw. So again, let's go ahead and take a look at the Happy Horse result first.
Guys, if you're constantly dealing at stubborn pimples that don't go away, you have to try these mighty patches. Put one of these patches on your pimple and leave it on overnight. The patch will suck out all the yuckiness and especially completely get rid of the pimple. You can shop these Essential Mite patches on Amazon from the link in bio.
Very interesting result here, right? Like, not bad, but definitely not good, I wouldn't say. I think we're definitely seeing almost like a flux plastic effect, which is interesting coming from the Wan team. The text is completely illegible, is not really visible at almost any point of the video. Because when I'm saying text, especially when we're talking about product ads, we want to make sure that everything is correct, right? So it's great that we can read Mighty Patch, the original, and Hero here, but this stuff is pretty important too. So quite unfortunate that we're missing out on that. I think the overall narration and kind of lip sync is not the best. I'm not even sure what's going on here. This is kind of like some sort of ape texturing. I don't know what this is. And overall, I think this comes out just like a little more scary than Seedance typically does, right? Like if you were to see this online, you definitely consider this to be AI. And I'm not sure that there's much post-processing that can necessarily save this. Now, again, I'm not made of money, so I did only generate everything at 720p. Perhaps at a higher resolution, we would have gotten a better result here. But honestly, I doubt it. I mean, I'll say that the character consistency is pretty good. That definitely looks like the original influencer that we input as a reference. But again, not something that I would be using on my ads for this product. Even up close, like what is going on with this text? I think there's just a lot of weirdness going on with Happy Horse. So again, not bad, but I don't think it's quite at that point where, it's like really good and really usable. I mean, even looking at just like basic anatomy, what is going on with her finger here? And even this one looks kind of weird. I don't know. I'm so far not a fan. Alright, so let's check out the Seedance version with the exact same prompt and exact same references.
Guys, if you're constantly dealing with stubborn pimples that don't go away, you have to try these mighty patches. All you do is put one of these patches on your pimple and leave it on overnight. The patch will suck out all the yuckiness and basically completely get rid of the pimple. You can shop these Essential Mighty patches on Amazon from the link in bio.
I feel like it's really tough to argue. I mean, this is just definitively way better. I mean, we are still getting some weirdness with the text. Obviously, like if you look here, right, that's obviously not correct. But I think Seedance has a much more elegant way of handling it. Plus, I mean, we are significantly further away from the camera than we were with the Happy Horse video, and I think we can still kind of read a lot of this text. Now in this case, yeah, you can't read that, but I think that's fine because the product is far enough away where even if somebody was doing this for real, you wouldn't be able to read that, so I think this is fine. Whereas with Wan, she's holding it right up to the camera and you can't read the text, which is obviously a dead giveaway of AI. So this is something that I probably would use. Now the one thing, we can see Mighty Patch here in the back. And so for a lot of people, you might say, oh, I have to completely regenerate. Well, if we're kind of scrubbing through this video, what we can see is that the environment stays exactly the same. So what you could actually do is just take a still frame and then in-paint this part out, just get rid of the text and put it back on the video, and it would be totally usable. I think the lip sync is way better than Wan. The expressiveness, even like subtle flickers of the hair, like if we look right here, right, that kind of subtle pop, I think it's just infinitely more realistic than what we got out of Wan. Skin textures look great, character consistency looks really good, and yeah, overall I think this is, again, a win for Seedance. And finally, let's take a look at our final test, which was kind of a more cinematic style professional video, again featuring our same influencer character. So again, let's start with Happy Horse. It's not bad. Again, the character consistency is mostly there, but I don't think it's quite there enough for me to, say that that's definitively the same person. Now, it kind of gets a pass just because our character does have a pretty unique style, especially with the haircut, right? But like even going frame by frame through here, like we can see very, very slight variation. Like the quality here is not great. Not exactly sure what's going on over here. Also kind of weird. I don't know, in some ways, maybe I'm using this wrong. Maybe Comfy UI isn't the right place to be using Happy Horse. I'm not sure. But it kind of feels like we're taking a step back a little bit here, to be honest, with Happy Horse. At least in this case, right? Like it's possible that all these different models are tuned for different things. Seedance is pretty good all around, but maybe Happy Horse is better specifically at anime. I'm generally not sure. But, my first impressions just testing it out with prompts that I would typically be using, I'm not horribly impressed. Like the eye color of our character isn't even correct here. And looking at this shot, like she has a ton of different moles on her face and our character doesn't have that at all. So I'm not entirely sure where any of that came from. It's also, again, I asked for an influencer style, but also cinematic. And I think it took like influencer influencer way too seriously. This doesn't quite feel influencer, and it doesn't quite feel cinematic either. It kind of just feels like almost like a previs of what Seedance would be thinking before it generates its final video, in my opinion. So again, you know, not great, not bad. It's just interesting, like here it got the eye color correct, and then we move over and that's just completely wrong. Then we move over again and the eye color once again is just completely wrong. Finally, we'll look at the exact same video, but created with Seedance. I mean, again, I think that Seedance is a clear winner here. Like, even just from a pure vibe perspective, I think it nailed the prompt a lot better. Still not entirely what I was looking for, but that could largely be my fault too. Even here, like the character consistency on this is really insane, because if you look very carefully at our character, she does have this little stripe that goes to the left side that is blonde, and it was able to recognize that and capture it very, very well. I also think kind of the train passing here looks super realistic, right? I'd say this looks pretty good and just has so much more life than Wan does. Even down to like the hand being tucked into the jacket, right? Like very influencer style for sure. Now again, we are missing up on the text here as well, but I also didn't ask for anything specific on the shirt, so I'm kind of okay with this. I imagine if I had set a plain white shirt, there wouldn't have been text here to begin with. I mean, the London Eye looks great in the background, and interestingly enough, this is the actual design of the bridge that is by the London Eye and by Big Ben. So it is really interesting how it has that really deep understanding of the world as well. And I think this shot is definitely significantly better than we saw with Wan. Now, again, we are still kind of missing that eye color here a little bit. I think it ends up being a little bit more brown. But even here, I think we can still see that blueness a little bit, and the character consistency is just way better. Same with the physics. Like, as she turns around, her hair kind of flops, right? So, again, I'm gonna have to give Seedance the win here. So, what I will say, after all my testing, it's pretty clear why Wan with Happy Horse is cheaper than Seedance, especially in Comfy UI. I think it's more of Wan trying to put their skin in the game and trying to catch up to Seedance, especially after Wan 2.5, but unfortunately I just don't think Happy Horse is there yet, at least for these particular use cases, which are a major benefit that a lot of people use Seedance for. AI influencers, AI UGC, these are massive subjects where having video models like Seedance is a great backbone to create that type of content. So even if Happy Horse is really good at, say, anime, that's great and it'll be adopted by the anime community. But for these particular use cases, I just can't find a world where Happy Horse is really the clear winner here. Again, if there's something I don't know, feel free to comment and say something, because at the end of the day, I kind of just hopped into Comfy UI and started generating. I didn't really do too much research into Happy Horse. I didn't quite read on what it's specifically supposed to be really good at and how. And just like every AI launch, this is a brand new model, so I'm sure over the coming weeks, we'll start to understand more about it, how to prompt it. But like I said, my first impressions are not looking very good for Happy Horse right now. That's it. I will see you guys in the next one.